Hello everybody, have a beautiful day. Today in this video I'm gonna to share with you my grapevines, and I can approve when I'm telling you I don't use any fertilizer, any fungicide, any pesticide on my grapes, even on my fruit tree. As you can see, I'm on my balcony, and in this part I got lots of grapes, and my grapes are really healthy. There is no any problem, there is no any fungus, there is no any insect. As you can see, this is a great result, and every year I can harvest ton of grapes on my grapevines, and that's a lot of grapes. Even I'm gonna to harvest them when they are unripe, and we make weird juice with them, and that's we use for make a food. You know, weird juice is something we use for some make a food, and that's really good for your body, and then it has lots of antioxidant with vitamin C and some other vitamins. As you can see, all my grapes are so healthy. There is no any problem, even though I didn't use any fertilizer and fungicide. Even I didn't use sulfur in this year. I'm gonna to use it, and I'm gonna to share with you how I'm use sulfur for my grapes. Honestly, I couldn't find out in spring till now sulfur, natural sulfur, not a chemical sulfur. I found out and use a chemical sulfur for my roses, but that doesn't work. Because of that, I tested on my roses first for check it works or no, but that doesn't work, and because of that I didn't use for my grapes. You can see this bunch of grapes are honestly in natural way. I just use a manure, eggshells, banana peels, compost, and ash wood. These all things I'm using for my grapes, for my fruit tree, even for my house plant and seedlings. As you can see, all of these part of my balcony has a lot of grapes and a ton of grapes. You can see just in this part. What's a natural sulfur? I won't make a video about that, and I won't just make a video for explain what's a natural sulfur and how that works. Honestly, that just produce a gas or smell, and that cannot take effect on your plant, and that's not soluble on your plant and the soil. If even you sprinkle that sulfur on the soil, that is not soluble. But chemical sulfur is a soluble. I use that for my roses, but that doesn't work, and you can see my roses is not healthy. In this year I cannot get a good flowers on my roses just because I don't use the sulfur. And I want show you my other part of my grapes, and in that part I can approve I don't use any fungicide and pesticide. Why in this part my grapes are healthy? In this part air condition is a great, and sunlight too. They will get a good sunlight, and the air condition is a really good. And you know, if you want get a ton of grapes on your grapevines and you want get a healthy grapevines, you should prune them in correct way. I have a video about pruning. You can check out that on my playlist, how I did prune my grapes and how I got these ton of grapes on my grapevines. As you can see, I make some trails for this part for next year. Next year on those branches I can harvest some grapes, and that will be so beautiful. You can see this is another part. You can see this part is full of grapes, and another part too. You can see. So let me to go down, and I want to share with you my problem on this part. You can see this is a fungus on my grapes. You can see powdery mildew, and the white fly is a big problem in this area. In those area has a dry weather, powdery mildew and the white fly is a big problem for grapevines. In some area has a high level humid, black spot is a big problem for grapevines. You can see in this part I lost almost all my grapes. You can see. That's it. Those was the flowers, bunch of flowers, and they cannot turn to fruit. You can see. This is why I'm gonna to use a sulfur on my grapes. In this year I didn't use it, and you can see it happens to my grapes. I'm not upset about this because it is a point for first I approve to you I don't use any fungicide or pesticide, and second I'm gonna to use a sulfur, and I will show you how it works even in this bad situation. You know, fungus will spread on your grapes so fast if you don't treatment with them. Other grapes will get that fungal and that powdery mildew. Don't let you harvest any grapes. You can see Honestly, let me to tell you something. I was an engineer of computer. 25 years I'm in front of computer. If I want make a video for just make a money, for sure I'm gonna to change my content. I just create this channel for share with you and other people my experiments about gardening. I've been in many vineyards around the world, French and Italy, even other states in United States. One of my family has a big winery. If you want, you can check out Darius Winery. Is a big winery and has a big vineyard in California and other states. I've been in many vineyards and I know all of them use always fungicide and pesticide for their grapevines. I'm not really agree with that, and I don't like to use any pesticide and fungicide. Even those are organic, I don't like to use it because I don't know where they come from. If I'm sure about their product, I'm gonna to use it. But in this case, honestly, 5 years ago I used many even chemical fungicide and pesticide. 5 years ago when I start gardening in my dad garden, that yard, honestly, all these grapes had this problem, and I used many fungicide and pesticide in that time, but none of them works for me. So I try to find out something, and I find out sulfur, and when I used sulfur, honestly, all the problems solved. Fungus and insect I never find out on my grapes. Because of that, I recommend to you and even other gardener to use it, even for vegetables and other fruit tree. That really works. I'm gonna to use it and make a video about this, and you can see at the future what's happened to my grapes. I can solve this problem even in this time with the sulfur. I will make a video about that. Thanks for watching me. I hope you can find some new. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now. See you.